Well, the Federal Reserve has raised interest rates a few days ago. 0.75%, which I'm sure you are aware of. And I wasn't sure they would actually go through with their rate hike, but all that amount, but they have. And you know, what world are we living in? It's a bit crazy out there because there was all this talk by the experts about a Fed pivot. Why would the Fed pivot raising interest rates when it's still fighting inflation? Why would it double down on inflationary monetary policy when its biggest concern is inflation? So to come to this conclusion that there was going to be a pivot is, to me, always a bit crazy. But what does all this mean? Well, I think we're going to see, as interest rates go up, more pressure on the housing market, more pressure on the stock market, more pressure on the bond market to have higher interest rates. And, Jerome Powell, he hinted that they still have a ways to go fighting inflation, and that he would rather be too aggressive than not aggressive enough. And that if he was too aggressive and the evidence showed that they had moved too much, then he could use the appropriate tools, print money, lower interest rates, to stimulate the economy. But I still don't know if the Fed is actually going to do what it says it's going to do, because part of me says if they do what they say they're going to do, they are going to crush the economy. To fight this inflation will implode the markets and put America and likely the rest of the world into a depression. But the other countries are heading into depressions anyway because of energy shortages, food shortages, wars, sanctions, inflation, interest rates going up. Most major countries around the world have all got the same problem at the same time. So this is just catastrophic. And the thing is, if they do go ahead, do that, that is the result, as I have said many times in my videos. If they don't, they will lose world reserve currency. And, who's going to pick up that luxury? Is it going to be China or Russia or, who's going to pick it up? Can they really risk losing that status? Or will they stop at nothing to ensure the full faith and credit of the United States dollar, which there really isn't any. It's just a fiat currency. So this is a development. I think all the markets were bracing for one thing, and they couldn't have been more wrong. And now I think we're going to see them flow into different asset classes and things like that, and sell riskier assets. Who knows? These markets are crazy. So we'll see how this plays out over the coming few days and weeks, and no doubt over the next, this month is the final rate hike for the year in my country, and this is going to be absolutely brutal for the economy. If they go another 75 basis points, it's going to start, what we're going to see. I think that, I sort of thought the wheels would fall off the bike in October, and I was too early, but I don't think I was more than 12 months early. I think that over the, from October to October, I feel we're going to start seeing this really play out, and things starting to get, just catastrophic and fall apart. So it's going to be an interesting Christmas. We'll see what the retail numbers are like, and I think what we're going to see is inflation continue to get worse, interest rates continue to go up, the economy start to go into a recession, asset prices such as housing and real estate fall, bond prices go up, governments get into more trouble servicing the debt, and I think then the next thing is going to be unemployment. We're also, I believe, going to start seeing real severe problems in Europe with the winter. That's really going to start showing up very soon. It's getting cold over there now, and it's only going to get colder. And I think with the sanctions and the wars going on, I think we're going to start seeing food shortages. So, get prepared and brace yourself for what is coming, because I think what's coming is going to be unprecedented. And if you're not prepared, if you don't have a garden and just access to food, water, just supplies, you're drowning in debt, I think you're going to really go down with the ship, and we don't want that. We want to at least be okay. So this is the start of something really, really big. Hold on to your underpants, because as this unfolds, I honestly believe that the world has never seen anything like what is about to come. It's going to be shockwaves hitting mortgage sales, unemployment, just asset prices imploding. So I suppose if you're positioned right, you might be able to pick up some assets really cheap. If you're not going down with the ship. So this is going to be just an absolutely wild ride. No doubt about it. Get prepared. I can't see how this doesn't end the way I'm thinking it's going to end. It's just at what speed. It could be. I just think over the next few, like we've had experts on the internet, some of our top economists in this country, coming on telling us that in March next year, we're going to see this boom in house prices again. But he has to be lying, surely, because why would what stick are you using to measure this boom? You've got you've got interest rates going up higher and higher and higher, inflation getting worse and worse and worse. The consumer's never been in worse shape. Asset prices are falling. Why are we already forecasting that the housing market's going to take off? Doesn't make any sense to me. All right, please like, comment, and subscribe. It really, really helps motivate me to make these videos and keeps the channel going. And how do you think this is going to play out? Do you think that I'm overreacting? Do you think it's going to be worse? Not bad at all. Just do you think house prices are going to be, asset prices are going to recover really fast? Where are you at? Where's your thinking at? All right, guys, stay prepared. See you next one.